students. Today we will discuss coupling and cohesion topic in software engineering. First of all, we will discuss what is software. Software is computer programs, procedures, and possibly associated documentation and data related to the operation of a computer system. So, software engineering is concerned with all aspects of software production. Software development lifecycle model has a series of phases like first one planning, second requirement analysis and specification, third design, fourth coding, fifth testing, and last one is maintenance. Now we will discuss what is coupling and what is cohesion. Introduction. The purpose of design phase in the software development lifecycle is to produce a solution to a problem given in SRS. SRS acts as input and we will get SDD, software design document, as output. So design has two parts. First one is conceptual design, second one is technical. Conceptual design tells the customer what the system will do, and technical design allows the system builder to understand actual hardware and software needed. In diagram, we can see conceptual design for customers and technical design for system designers. Now, what is coupling and cohesion? Coupling is a measure of degree of interdependence between the modules, a measure of how closely connected two routines or modules. A good software will have low coupling. Types common coupling content, data, control, stem, and external coupling. In coupling, we pass data between the modules. Example customer billing system. Stamp coupling. In this, we pass the complete data structure from one module to another. Third coupling type is control coupling. In this, modules communicate by passing control information, then they are said to be control coupled. Common coupling, also known as global coupling, occurs when two modules share the same global data. The shared resource might imply changing all the modules using it. In content coupling, one module can modify the data of another module or control flow is passed from one module to another. This is worst form of coupling and should be avoided. So now we can check best form is data, then stamp, control, external, common, and worst one is content coupling. Cohesion. Cohesion is a measure of degree to which the elements of the module are functionally related, to which elements are directed towards performing a single task. Good software design will have high cohesion. Types, these are in sequence: functional, sequential, communication, procedural, temporal, logical, and coincidental cohesion. In functional cohesion, every essential element for a single computation is contained in the component. If functional cohesion performs the task and function, it is an ideal situation. Sequential cohesion, an element outputs some data that becomes the input for other elements, that is, data flow between the parts. Communication. Two elements operate on the same input data or contribute toward the same output. Example, update record in the database and send it to the printer. Procedural cohesion. Elements of procedural cohesion ensure the order of execution. Actions are still weakly connected and unlikely to be reusable. Example, calculate student GPA, print student record, etc. Logical cohesion. The elements are logically related, not functionally. Example, a component reads input from tape, disk, and network. Confidential. The elements are not related. The elements have no conceptual relationship other than location in source code. It is accidental and worst form of cohesion. Example, print next line and reserve the characters of a string in a single component. In diagram, we can see high cohesion. One is function, then sequence, communicational, procedural, temporal, logical, and coincidental cohesion. Real-time applications in cohesion. Cohesion is a leading intelligent building software solution that is disrupting how buildings operate and how people engage with the buildings, from real estate owners, operators, building engineers to tenant and visitor. So here our single task is building and alag components are real estate owner operator. Drawing from a real life example, there would be 1,000 things in your home, but if you ask to fetch your tennis racket, you can get it in a matter of minutes, if not seconds. If you are text to get a cooking utensil, you immediately go to the kitchen. How is it that you are able to retrieve things quickly? Because you have organized them in a highly cohesive way. You have put all the related things together. This is cohesion at play in a real life. So, thank you.